Hi, my name is Ermi Smith. I'm a Disciple Making Movements Catalyst with City Team in San Jose, California. I'm with two of my very special friends here. This is Norland Perez. He's the Disciple Making Movements leader for City Team in Cuba. And Elmer Lopez, who is a Bay Area catalyst and also oversee work launched in Central America. And Elmer will be interpreting for Norland today. As the movement has literally exploded in Cuba, and Cuba is one of those interesting countries. Just to give you a picture, we started working with Norland and his team 2.5 years ago, almost 3 years, but in 2.5 years they went from 0 Discovery Bible groups and it exploded to over 3,000. There are almost 4,000 Discovery groups right now. There is many challenges. It's hard to, people have a lot of challenges with getting money, Bibles and things like that. Communication costs money, transportation to do training and leadership. And we just realized we need to develop some businesses within that country that can help fund the ministry. And we need ways that we can, so that the ministry is not so dependent on outside resources, but there can be some money being generated from within. Now, Norland, tell us, last time we were there, you let us visit a pig farm. Can you just briefly tell us about that business and how that could potentially generate some income for the movement there?
Yeah. Sí, podemos hacer una granja de puercos.
Yeah, we can start creating a pig farm.
Una granja de puerco es una cosa buena en Cuba. El puerco es la carne que más comen los cubanos.
A pig farm is a great investment in Cuba, as pork is the meat that the Cubans eat the most.
Es una carne a la que ellos pueden acceder.
It's a very accessible type of meat.
Y no te meterán preso.
And you won't be able to go to jail.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. Sí, podemos hacer una granja de puerco y esto nos puede ayudar a ganar mucho dinero.
Yeah, as we create a pig farm that will
para invertirlo en el movimiento para ser
that will
discípulo.
help raise some funds to invest the money into the movement, disciple making.
Ya, uno puede ganar en esta granja de puerco el 100% de lo que inviertes.
We can get as profit the 100% of what you invest in that pig farm.
Yeah, we visited a pig farm that's actually very close to one of the training centers, and you felt the two brothers own it. The one brother has actually moved away. He's really tired. The other one is ready to sell for about 125,000 US, and the capacity is 1,200 pigs. They were telling us, on average they make $60 US per pig, and you can every 4 to 6 months. From the time they get them to sell them, so the turnaround that pig farm would generate roughly about $140,000 or $130,000 per year. So that's definitely a very viable.
Es una buena cosa.
A viable business opportunity. The other one is, when we were there, we saw one of the really easy businesses that's really taking off is hotels. And these are not hotels, the large hotels. These are homes that are almost like Airbnbs, and it's really allowed by the government, and it's actually very profitable. So tell us a little bit about your vision for that.
Yeah. Cuba es un país muy interesante.
Cuba is a very interesting country.
Ustedes quieren pueden venir.
If you want to come along.
Hay mucho turismo en Cuba.
There's a lot of tourism at this point in Cuba.
Y la infraestructura en Cuba no es buena para el turismo realmente.
And at this point, the infrastructure for tourism is not as good in Cuba.
Hay mucho turismo, pero hay pocos hoteles.
There's a lot of tourists, but there's a few hotels.
Y los turistas legalmente no pueden quedarse en las casas de personas naturales.
And the tourists can not, in a natural way, in Cuba at this point, by the law, they can stay with the locals.
Así que estamos enfrentando ahora mismo en el país una crisis.
So we are confronting a crisis.
Y una de las soluciones que se ha buscado es crear casas de renta para el turismo. Es como hoteles con condiciones y con condiciones para el turismo buenas.
So it's like we're gonna do a little hotel with good condition for tourists. When they come,
Yeah.
they're gonna be well accommodated.
Buenos cuartos,
Good rooms,
baños,
clean bathrooms.
salas para estar,
You can have a nice living room.
un pequeño restaurante para que los turistas puedan comer.
And maybe a little bar or
Desayunar.
restaurant so they can eat right there.
Especially breakfast, because there's no breakfast restaurants in Cuba. And
Bed
us
and
Americans,
breakfast.
we love our breakfast,
Maybe
you know.
bed and breakfast, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
Yo creo que es un buen negocio,
I think it's a great business for us
porque los turistas pueden venir
because the tourists can
y
come.
aquí en Estados Unidos se pueden organizar viajes a Cuba
And here we can organize it here from here to Cuba,
para cumplir dos razones:
so we can fulfill two expectations.
hacer turismo,
So make tourism,
y también pueden ver lo que está pasando con el movimiento de hacer discípulos, las transformaciones que están habiendo. Pueden conocer a nuestro equipo.
and also you can have a mission trip, so you can are able to see what our team does over there.
Esto puede ayudar a que hayan ganancias por dos partes.
So this one can really replicate and give us profit in two different ways.
A las personas que vienen van a pagar por las habitaciones,
So people who comes will have to pay for their own rooms.
van a pagar por la comida,
So they're gonna pay for the food as well.
quizás un poco de
Maybe a
transportación.
little bit in transportation.
Y si también se sienten movidos a dar alguna ofrenda para ayudar a nuestro movimiento,
If they feel like also moved to help us in our, in our own movement down there in Cuba,
o hablar del movimiento a otras personas, a sus amigos o a su familia,
or they can also help us have them taught this movement in Cuba to other friends and family.
eso nos puede ayudar a sostener el movimiento.
So that can really help us to have our movement keep up and sustainable for a little while.
Yeah. So, I believe these are really, really important initiative we need to launch there. That's going to ensure the sustainability. If you are interested, or you know people that can help us with that, or you would like to learn more, to be part of that, please contact me. Again, my name is Hermie Smith. You can contact me on my email address right here, for hsmit@cityteam.org. Or give me a call. Call me on my cell at 408-426-6478. God bless you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Que Dios le bendiga. Gracias por todo.